Avoid protein deficiencies with healthy sources of protein. Your body is an incredible feat of science. You probably know that it is made up mostly of water, about 60%, but did you know that the second most abundant component of your body is protein? Yes, protein counts for approximately 20% of your body's mass. Protein is an extremely important macronutrient that is found in everything from organs and bones, to your hair and bodily fluids. It is a vital substance that affects how your body functions and whether or not you will grow and develop at a normal rate. When your body is deprived of protein, it can wreak havoc on your system. The good thing that you should know is that protein deficiency is not extremely common within the United States. Sources of protein for us to eat are readily available and, for the most part, are relatively inexpensive. However, that does not mean that all sources of protein are equal. Some sources are better for us as a whole than others are. In this article you will be informed on the benefits of protein, sources of protein and the signs and symptoms of protein deficiency. Benefits of protein. We already know that protein is vital for human survival, but other than that, it is a key player in muscle and body development. The amino acids that are found in it are important for repairing your damaged and torn muscles. As an athlete, if you lift weights or stretch, you are forming small tears in the fibers of your muscles. When you consume protein after your workout, it goes to work rebuilding your muscle to fill in the tears that you have created. Athletes need to consume protein at the upper levels of the spectrum. Protein is beneficial for the average person too. If you want to have healthy hair, sufficient energy throughout the day and have supple muscles, not overdeveloped ones, just healthy muscles, then you need to make sure that you get protein each and every day. Protein isn't like the other macronutrients. It must be consumed each day, as our body cannot store any excess that we consume. Extra protein is eliminated through your body's waste filtration system, the kidneys and urinary tract. Sources of protein. You do not have to look too far to find sources of protein in this country. All you have to do is run over to your nearest grocery store, convenience store or fast food joint and you can get enough protein to last you months. In the past, it might have been harder to come by protein. America is a surplus nation and we are rolling in a surplus of protein. That being said, all sources of protein are not created equal. Many of the sources of protein that you will find at your favorite fast food joint are packed with more than just protein. Without a doubt, you will find cholesterol, saturated fats and triglycerides all mixed into that greasy goodness that you have been trying to consume all day. The sources that you want to look for when trying to live a healthy lifestyle include lean meats and other non-meat sources that are still plentiful in protein. Meat protein should be your top choice as it contains essential amino acids. The non-meat sources such as beans, soy, lentils and liquid protein contain important amino acids but your body must use them in conjunction with each other in order to produce the essential ones. The following is a protein hierarchy that outlines protein sources, their benefits and where you can find them. Animal products. These are a good source of quality protein that is readily available and in most cases must be prepared or cooked before consumption. Protein is found in lean beef, veal, poultry, fish, eggs, milk and other animal products. Liquid protein. This is an excellent source of protein which is readily available, portable and does not need to be prepared prior to consumption. It contains 25 grams of protein per serving and is derived from whey protein. Popular sources of this protein are ProfectR and ProasisR, which is manufactured by Protica. Beans and soy. These very healthy sources of protein which are readily available, in most cases must be prepared prior to consumption and are good for people on a vegetarian or vegan diet. Signs and symptoms of protein deficiency. While protein deficiency is not a prevalent problem in our society, it does occur. So it is important to know what the symptoms of protein deficiency are and how to tell if someone you know may or may not be suffering from it. These symptoms of protein deficiency come from the net nutritionist. If you think that you may be suffering from protein deficiency, it is important not to self-diagnose, but instead to schedule an appointment with your physician. He or she will be able to run a serum albumin test to be able to tell you whether or not you are actually suffering from this problem. Physical symptoms of protein deficiency. Kwashiorkor, a disease found mostly in malnourished children causing them not to grow properly, moon-shaped face, brittle hair, alopecia, hair loss, edema, swelling, delayed wound healing and muscle wasting and weakness. Source: Gay Riley. As stated earlier, protein deficiency is not rampant through our country since we have plenty of sources. Protein deficiency will most likely be tied in with some other factor. One such factor could be a genetic problem where the person has issues digesting a protein diet. Another underlying cause of protein deficiency, and one that you would not have to look far to find, would be an eating disorder. An eating disorder, where someone is starving themselves or purging their body, will severely disrupt the body's processes. If you are starving yourself, you are not getting the protein in your diet that you need. People purging their bodies after eating are not giving the system enough time to digest the protein, thus resulting in the deficiency. If you think that you or someone that you know might be suffering from a protein deficiency, here are some things to look for. Check yourself for muscle wasting, listlessness and fatigue. Next, look at your fingernails. Should you notice white lines across them, it may be a sign that you are lacking in protein. Source: Live Strong. Protein deficiency is not something that pops up overnight. It takes time for it to develop within your body. If you consume quality sources of protein from lean meats, liquid protein or beans, you should not have to worry about falling victim to this ailment.